Hey folks, this is Bardic Dragoon. Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. So when we last left off, we met up with Jacob again as we tried to get some, well, thankfully succeeded, but getting some Cerberus scientists who had decided they didn't want any more of that, helped them escape from the facility they were trapped in, and, well, we learned there was going to be a lot of people to talk with on the Citadel next time we hit up that, but for the moment...
Liara, you had something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
Come on in.
Thank you. Could we sit? I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers, and how easily it could be lost again. So, I put a plan in motion to preserve things for the future.
What's this?
A record of the galaxy. Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one?
Your own. I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
50,000 years is a long time for a computer to sit around.
Please, I was an archaeologist. I know what I'm doing. I'm encasing these records in time capsules and seeding copies on multiple planets. And while it's not foolproof, the VI I'm installing has every translation and linguistics program I could find.
So it's an information guide like Vigil on Ilos?
Yes. I've been preparing it for some time.
And it will be a privilege to guide the future discoverers of these records. Have you decided what you would like Dr. Tassoni to write in your entry, Commander?
Put down the truth. Good, bad. Don't leave anything out. Let history be the judge.
I'll give them the facts. Let me just delete all these breathless passages on your heroics.
You writing anything I can't live up to?
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
You've been there for me too, Liara.
No, I haven't. I wish I could have joined you back on Ilium.
You made up for it.
Well, I suppose I did just write your name in the stars.
Alright, that was interesting. Anyway, with that out of the way... Oh, what the hell, that was only a couple of minutes. Let's invite James up too.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way. Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander.
Sorry, Lola. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
I'm a soldier, Vega, and I wanted to be the best damn soldier I could be. It doesn't get better than N7.
So I hear.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why are you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not 'cause I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone, and they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yep. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There is not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Only you can make that decision, James. But I think you already know the answer.
I'm glad you think so. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hang of things here. It's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
Are you flirting with me, Lola? I'm going. Thanks again, Shepard.
Anytime.
Alright, well that was interesting. Or something. And that's just a normal private terminal. No one else to come up here for the moment. Alright, so let's get on with the mission of the day. But once I get to the right deck of the ship... yada yada. What? You think being Garrus having fun's gonna cause problems? It's like she knows me or something. Alright, so let's get the heck off this planet. And head for... Where the heck was that, sorry, colony at? I know it was like the next system over on the map, but I don't remember what the heck it was called. That route seems completely convoluted for, you know, right next door, but we gotta go here to here to here to here to here to here to here just to go next door. Gotta love it. Then again, I get around mostly by bus. Sometimes getting short distances, you're just better off walking, even if it is 110 outside. Alright, and... Misana. Okay. And we're in Lessus on Misana. Where do they come up with these planet names, seriously? Alright, and of course 2d6 gives us 4 and 3. Liara and Edie. Alright, that'll work. I think, I hope. Yeah, it should work. Alright, and... I guess it's been a while since I've had you in the party, huh, Edie? Alright, well, let's... too far. Alright, so let's level up incendiary ammo a little bit more. Ooh. Oh wow, it has been a while. Alright. So let's see. Yeah, that seems like a good option. Got enough ways to deal with armor as it is, and a lot of things get frozen when I'm nearby for some reason. Alright. I guess put points in a decoy. Not something I figure I'll be using all that much, but it's better than Defense Matrix, which doesn't really do her a lot of good. Let's see. Use the shields. I think the shields would be more important on these higher difficulties. Shock enemies or increase recharge speed. Recharge speed is already good. This allows it to do some damage. Heck yeah. Alright.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat-Yakshi monastery.
Ardat-Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat-Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
That is less than encouraging. What were the commandos' orders?
If there was a chance the Ardat-Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge. You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat-Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat-Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat-Yakshi getting loose.
We don't need something that dangerous running around during a war. We locate the commandos, then finish the job.
As you wish. Though I'd like to know exactly who sent the distress call.
We'll find out soon enough.
Alright. So first thing first, because I'm an idiot, and forgot. I can't do anything with the points there anyway. Alright, cool. So, what was I saying? Alright. So, that's first things first. Why do you have that?
Understood.
Actually, there was one other thing I wanted to do, and I probably should have done this off camera, but I didn't think to. Gameplay. Automate power usage is off. Okay. Why did it seem like Liara and Caden were automatically using their ammo powers and barrier last time? Whatever. Alright. And let's see. So they've got that on. Hello.
The C-111 Skyline shuttle is exuding heat, indicating recent use.
Alright then. So someone else is here? At least that's the impression I'm
Elevator
getting.
disabled.
Oh.
To prevent entry or escape, I wonder.
No, considering the low-key scare cord that just popped up, the answer is yes. The answer...
Vocalization exceeds Asari vocal cord range.
And even though this is supposed to be...
Those.
By the way, you might recognize that screech because, well, the DLC, particularly the Leviathan one, has shown us these a little earlier than we normally would encounter them. But yeah.
What was that?
Stay sharp. I heard something.
That was my fault, sorry.
Delay. You won't believe what Yan has managed to smuggle in. A copy of Vanya. Meet us after supper in the library. Bring some study work. Reel is floor warden tonight, so act natural. We'll be by the East Video Banks. This is gonna be so great. See you there. Oh, and delete this once you listen to it. Not like last time.
So, is Viania just a thing amongst Ardat-Yakshi? I'm kind of curious what it is now. Students are not allowed to visit each other's quarters or to meet in rooms unsupervised by staff. Students are also forbidden from extranet communication without approval by senior staff members. There are no exceptions. First offenders will have their free time revoked for a month. Further violation will be met with confinement. Our monastery is our shelter. For it to remain that way, we must make sacrifices. Alright. Considering the circumstances, I guess strict makes sense, but wow, kind of strict. Just saying. There's a thing on the floor. It is a thing on the floor that I can't walk around. Oh, it's a lunch tray. I thought it was like just part of the floor time. Oh, Reaper forces are here. I mean, they're probably most everywhere by this point, but still. Attached to their new daily schedule, please note that wake-up time has been moved forward 15 minutes. Floor wardens can download chore lists later this week. Please see Matrix Galeo or myself if you have any questions or concerns. Wake up, breakfast, before morning meditation, study period, chores, midday meal, classes, study period, supper, evening meditation, free period, and curfew is 10 p.m. That's exciting. Alright, let's get some cash. Some weapon mods. Okay, and that's where we came in, so we're going this way. Hello.
This was the Commando's captain. It seems they gave their lives fighting the Reapers.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat-Yakshi? Anything useful?
A floor plan marked with a nav point location for a bomb. It's planted inside the monastery's Great Hall.
So the Commandos started the purge after all.
This place is a lost cause if it's already crawling with Reapers. Let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
Oh, okay. The fuck just happened there? That was weird. Not sure we have to bypass this door, but okay.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara?
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep. I assume you're here on your own, Justicar. Perhaps for something special? You are correct. 2 of my daughters live here, and I have come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat-Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Valera and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them?
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Find your daughters fast. I'm setting off a bomb the Commandos brought here.
The Justicar Code demands I discover what happened to my children in this monastery. I cannot ignore it. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
Alright. Oh, Samara's here, so that's cool, I guess. There's a door there, and a very short dead end this way.
My name is Tashia Pori. I'm wounded. Bad. Give this to my bondmate, Wishra. to the Citadel and tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Weshra. Want you to have everything of mine, okay? Love you. I love you so.
Alright, well, I guess next time we're at Citadel we'll find that Weshra lady and deliver the bad news.
This was likely the Reaper's initial attack site.
Think the monastery got any warning?
Few signs of resistance. I'd say very little warning.
Pretty architecture. Where is it? There it is. All right. Ow! Much nicer introduction to those than what we ended up with doing the Leviathan DLC. Oh. Okay. How'd that not hit you? Still more, you... What they've done to the Batarians, the Turians, the Krogan, the Rachni. Are we surprised by this pattern of events yet? I don't think you should be if you are. I mean, okay, it's your own species, so I guess, you know, maybe it hits a little closer to home, but still, this is nothing new, lady.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Valere, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat-Yakshi. They have
Mother! They have Rila!
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat-Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat-Yakshi can achieve peace.
Valere speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it.
A bomb? Didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falair.
You sound like the Commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Falair?
I'm sorry. Falair!
The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
So, I can use my biotics to fling myself at people at high velocity. Why can't I do that? I want to do that.
You'd need a crowbar to pry those doors open. This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
I get that sensation from, architecture in general, yeah. Anything over here? Aha!
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Cessia later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace.
Alright. Boom, baby. Cool guys don't look at explosions. They walk through them, bitch. Ah. Sapol. It's an Asari, I think, shotgun. Oh. That door's open the whole time. I could have sneak attacked him. Oh well. Sneak attacking ain't my style anyway. At least not in this class and build. Most other RPGs, yeah, I'm all about those sneak attacks. I heard the new girl put in a holding chamber. The Justicar who brought her to us, Justicar Fora, said she had trouble convincing the prisoner coming to the monastery was necessary. This may explain why the girl lashed out at her guards. She's lucky Fora wasn't here for that. Justicar's code would have demanded an execution. Alright. I looked over the year's candidates for supervised visits to SEM. Approving everyone but Giannis. She is impulsive, cunning, and worst of all, a romantic. Find me a worse combination to let outside our walls. Find it suspicious that she was even nominated. Let's look into that and pray that's not Giannis manipulating another infatuation. It takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade Thessia's government to let our best students visit their own homeworld. Unless Giannis matures, she won't be among them. Yeah, it makes sense. I don't need to do any weapon modding. Let's head down the stairs. Or I'm sure there will not be hordes and hordes of banshees waiting for us. At least the banshees are very good at announcing their presence, for whatever that's worth. Where's my cursor? There's my cursor. Okay, so I think I got kind of accidentally clipped into a wall there, so that's great.
Right away.
Boom, baby. All right. There we go. Another mysteriously bypassed or needs to be bypassed door. Still don't know why that's a thing. Ah, a thing.
I found another Asari commando, also deceased.
Falaire and her sister may be the only survivors.
Yes. I was unsure if it was appropriate to broach the subject.
Thank you, Edie. But don't spare my feelings. It's better to know.
Oh. By the way, get back to those. Alright, elevator controls.
The bomb appears intact.
So does Falaire.
Rila, can you hear me? Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
The explosives require a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We gotta find it. Later.
All right. Of course, it's a nice introduction to this mission, but it kind of ramps things up pretty quick. Throwing two of these bad girls at you at the same time, along with a bunch of husks. Alright. Well, when shields are down, we regenerate them. Healing through walls. Yeah, baby. Alright, Liara, set me up. Oh. Hello, lady. Back off. Alright. The last one.
Let's get back to that bomb.
Solaire, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
Move!
No! Rila! I love you. Rila! Not your slaves. Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Valair, the code demands an Ardat-Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Valair.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all so much... Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Valair?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery,
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
Then, the code permits you to stay, as you are. Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
I meant it when I said the galaxy needs you against the Reapers.
You were right. It's past time I joined your battle. I'll fight in your armies, Shepard, once I speak with Valair.
I'll be waiting.
Not for long. Thank you, my friend.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
I read your report, Commander. We had no idea the situation had deteriorated so quickly.
That's why I set off the bomb.
May the Ardat-Yakshi find rest. What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the Monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command. They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on Midcom.
Yeah, see what he has to say.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
By making you the tip of the spear.
I'm flattered, but the Normandy's just one ship.
And a fast one. You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
That's an advantage, but can it win a war?
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll never defeat the Reapers in a full frontal assault, Shepard. The battle against Sovereign 3 years ago took everything we had, and that was just one Reaper.
I haven't forgotten.
So I'll find their soft spots, avoid them where they're strong, and hit them where they're not. And when I find gaps in the armor, I'll hammer them with every soldier, ship, and bullet we've got.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
I don't know if he ever has anything new to say whenever you can talk to him with that, but eh.
I just figured you'd be more sympathetic to someone joining Cerberus. You've never been big on aliens.
Yeah, I enlisted to kick ass just like everyone else. But I need a better reason than it has scales to go kill somebody. And if Cerberus is taking our dishonorable discharges and Cat 6 washouts, it's just one more reason they're not worth a damn.
Yeah, it makes sense. Alright, so let's go have a quick chat with Edie, and I don't know, it seems like Liara will actually have something to say after this little interesting mission.
The Turians will hold. Pound for pound, they're the best fighting force in the galaxy.
Pound for pound is irrelevant, given the significantly higher mass of Reaper forces overall.
That's why we're bringing in the Krogan.
Alright, that makes sense.
Hello, Shepard. What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Maws.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. You said that asking you abstract social questions may lead to unreliable answers, so I stayed silent.
I didn't realize this would be an ongoing issue. Let's air it out.
I was considering this. For all their supposed intelligence, the Reapers are more easily destroyed than they think. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers, but I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
The Reapers have nothing to emulate.
Seconded. Why would you want to be like those assholes?
The Reaper lifespan is between 50,000 to 37 million years. That is a very successful model.
And all they do is harvest and destroy. Ask yourself if that's what you really want.
That is an unusual perspective, Shepard. I will devote processing power to considering it. Thank you.
So, can we get an actual gun that fires Thresher Maws? Because I want that. I really do. Even just some weirdly bizarre, poorly made mod that actually, like, just shoots the truck. Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
Glad you talked Samara down.
I never thought I'd see her flinch from her duty.
I don't know. On one hand, that code's all she's had to live by for, God, centuries. And the galaxy goes to hell. The old rules don't cut anymore. I mean, we're cutting some corners, right?
A few.
Well, the Alliance can always court-martial us after we save the galaxy.
And they did it before.
Commander.
Alright, so let's see if Liara has any input on what just went down.
Liara mentioned something about possibly meeting you on the Citadel next time you're there.
Anything interesting email? Oh, hey. Let's see. Sorry, man. Alright, cool. Ah, hey. Okay, so we can go talk with her on the Citadel. Yeah, we can talk to Jacob too. Oh, that's good to hear everybody's doing well, and we'll have more people to talk to on the Citadel. But for the moment, let's go have a chat with Liara, right? She is still in her... Yep, she's still in her room there. That's good. Oh, okay. I was going to say, we're not out here? Oh, they're somewhere else. I didn't read where they were. I just...
Have we found any new engineers for the Crucible glyph?
5 ex-Sonax Industries scientists who attempted to reverse engineer Prothean technology stolen from planet Garvug. They are technically still wanted by the Council for hiding Prothean technology. As well, Sonax's part in instigating an illegal war on Garvug.
I'm sure the Council will forgive that for helping with the Crucible. Extend those scientists amnesty and an invitation.
Right away.
Okay.
Poor Rila. But I'm glad she set off that bomb, Shepard.
You're not upset the monastery was destroyed?
No. Not after what I saw. I don't care that they were Ardat-Yakshi. To be turned into such creatures. Nobody deserves that. Perhaps we can talk later.
Okay, perhaps we can. Let's see. I was working on that problem you sent me last night, and I think I found a solution for synchronizing Crucial's energy burst. Once the attached capacitor redesigned into your projections, it should have a 3.6 milliseconds off the Mass Effect field's activation time. You can see where that leads if you approve. I'll send the schematics to the manufacturer. We need roughly 250,000 by tomorrow morning for testing. Ah, a lot. Also, I have some importance with connections to high. Electronic signature can be used once before security protocols realize it's been activated by someone else. Open the elite training facilities for reconditioning soldiers, or on behalf of the Asari Embassy, grant someone a discount at all Citadel stores. Store discount! There we go. Alright, cool.
A pleasure to see you.
And not so much. Anyway, actually, you know what? I'm just curious what Garrus and James are talking about now.
Everybody was fighting the Rachni, trying to push them back through the relay. Finally, the Krogan were turned loose and stopped them.
I see.
But when the Krogan rebelled, we had to deploy the genophage to stop them. Wasn't the only rebellion. 1,000 years later, the Geth revolted against the Quarians. That was a whole other war. Then along came the humans. My own people tangled with them for a while, and now, to top it all off, we've got the Reapers. What about you?
The Ouroboros fought the Densorin. The Andoromai conquered the Vandomai, and the Jatil turned against the Jah.
So, I guess nobody really ever gets their act together.
The Sinreal claimed to have found the path to eternal peace.
What happened?
The Ditaka preferred war and wiped them out.
I hope you guys had alcohol.
Some of the crew seem shocked by the monstrosities we have encountered. They haven't seen what the Reapers could corrupt after 100 years. That was our war. Every battle conjured a new nightmare. This human holds such childish views of war. Your species has much to learn.
That dude right there? Okay.
Commander.
Samara's the kind of soldier we need in this war. Nothing gets in her way. I just hope I'm not in her way someday. That woman means business. Now it's a mutated Asari. The Reapers are just a giant nightmare factory that never ends. I can only imagine what the Reapers are doing to the Drell, or the Hanar, or the Vorcha. This could get a lot worse before it gets better.
You know, I'm half curious, half horrified. What would a Reaper-modified Vorcha look like? Those things are already kind of nightmare fuels with those giant knife teeth they got. The Reapers can only make them worse.
Another time, maybe.
Eesh. Alright, well that was interesting.
Tactic, when you think about it.
But it's evil.
When has that ever mattered in war?
Yeah, but converting other life forms into Reapers? I can't wrap my head around that.
Makes sense to me. It ensures you never run out of cannon fodder. Eliminates any local resistance. And for every soldier you add, your enemy loses two. The one you converted, and his buddy on the other side who can't pull the trigger on a friend.
You sound like you admire them.
Same way I admire a virus or a Thresher Maw. They've adapted perfectly to their situation.
But the Reapers want to destroy us.
And I have no intention of letting them. But if you don't respect your enemy's capabilities, you're in for one nasty surprise after another.
He's got a point. Anyway, on that interesting note, I think it's time to call it a day. Tune in next time where I'm actually not sure what we're going to be doing. I need to check on, do a little bit of research, check on a few things as far as what quests are available when, things like that. Anyway, until then, as always, later folks.